going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chucky, I didn't say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day so far. I've got a good one. I've got a potential sovereign citizen. Now, for all the people that are going to yell at me in the comments, this isn't a sovcit. I said potential because I think he is one. I think he is a sovereign citizen, but he knows what words to avoid, so he's not labeled as such. Listen to what he's saying. Listen to his arguments. That's all I'm asking. And let me know at the end of the video if you agree with me or if you disagree with me. Before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
All right, is Jamar Clark here? Yeah. No, he's not here yet. It's not actually 9. Well, it's 9 now. Karen Lampkin,
Yes.
if you'll come forward, please. Yes, if you'll come forward.
Just leave your belongings there.
You always dress appropriately for court. I appreciate that. No, that's good. All right, so what's going to end up happening? We're currently in a jury trial, so I can't do jury trials at once. I've done that before, but the staff is like, Stephanie, it's too much.
Yeah.
So what's going to end up happening is your case is going to be recalled
Okay.
for another trial setting. And you have a choice. You can have a jury trial or you can have a bench trial. Jury trial, 12 people will hear the evidence and they'll make a decision on whether you're guilty or not guilty, or you can have a bench trial.
Okay.
A bench trial is where I hear all the evidence and I make a decision. What I can tell you, if the state proves their case beyond a reasonable doubt, I'm going to find you guilty. If they don't prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt, I'm going to find you not guilty. So that's something for you to think about between now and your next court date, okay?
Okay.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, when is Criminal Trial Division up next?
Not up till 20th, the 20th,
Of May?
or we can do it.
All right.
So I can do it the week of June 7th.
We're going to put it on the 20th. Well, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on May 19th.
Mhm.
That way, if you have any motions that need to be heard, we'll hear motions. And then after your motions are heard, then we'll bring you back on the 20th, okay?
Oh, 20. Okay.
All right, so let me do this first. We're going to go on the record. Court is calling 2024 CR 009936, State versus Carrie Lampkin. Are you Carrie Lampkin?
Yes, sir.
All right, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Carrie Lampkin.
All right, I'm going to ask you some questions, and the questions, thank you. The questions that I'm going to ask you are related to your representation. It's not about the facts of the case. If it were about the facts of the case, then the state would need to be here. This is just a determination of whether or not I find that you should be allowed to represent yourself, okay?
Okay. It's like qualique.
Hmm?
This is a qualique.
A what?
Qualique. To see if I'm able to represent myself.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so how far did you go in school?
I'm currently in school right now. Should be graduating next year, but now that I'm now getting behind with finals because of.
All right, so here's the thing. The best thing about being a witness and what attorneys always tell witnesses is just answer the question that's asked of you.
Okay.
So how far are you in school?
I'm in college now.
All right, what year?
I'm considered a sophomore/junior.
All right, and what are you studying?
Law.
All right, and How many years have you studied the law?
I'll say about 5 years,
All right.
but it was in the civil litigation and family law, and
So have you ever studied criminal law?
I never had a desire to learn about it until now that I'm going through this.
All right. So remember what I said. Just answer the questions. Have you ever studied criminal law?
I've never studied criminal law, but based on my study, it's like all civil in nature.
All right. So here's my other question for you. Do you understand you have a right, because this is a criminal matter, you have a right to have an attorney appointed to you if you cannot afford to hire an attorney? Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So do you want to have one? Can you afford an attorney?
Well, at
That's
the moment,
yes or no.
At the moment, no, because of
All right. Then the next question. Here's the thing. Just listen to the questions. All right. Are you able to afford to hire an attorney?
No.
All right. Would you like an attorney appointed to you? That's either yes or no.
But I'd be able to speak to counsel, like someone from my counsel, to be able to make a decision. I don't want to just rush and say yes and no when I don't.
No, I mean, here's the thing. You don't get a chance to choose who your attorney is.
Yes.
My question for you is, and I just want you to answer my questions.
Yes,
would you like to have an attorney appointed to represent you? That's either yes or no.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. I'm like, I just feel like I'm being pressured and rushed, and I don't.
No, you're not being rushed. This case has been going on since January 2025. Let me explain something to you. When this case comes to trial, it is going to trial.
Yes, ma'am.
There's not going to be at the last minute, I decided I don't want to do this. Let me get an attorney and get another reset. That's not going to happen. So my question to you is, do you want an attorney appointed to you? That's either yes or no. If your answer is no, whatever ends up happening, you end up representing yourself, then you're going to represent yourself. I'm not going to give any resets, because in the middle of trial, you decide you're over your head and you need an attorney. That's not going to happen.
Your Honor, with all due respect, my attorney,
Here's the thing. Don't start with all due respect. And let me just tell you why. No.
Honorable.
This is what I want to tell you. When people say with all due respect, they're really getting upset. And usually what comes after with all due respect is not with respect. It's like when people say, let me be honest with you. Usually what's coming is not honesty.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't trying to go that route.
No problem.
I was just wanted to say with all respect, Your Honor, the reason why I withdrew from my attorney, there was an issue with discovery since day one when
Okay, here's the thing. I don't get into things about you and attorneys and what happened with your previous attorney unless your previous attorney is here to give their side of things.
Yes. So, like again, Your Honor, so I'm not afforded my due process rights. I don't know. It's like, to me, it's like you're making a judicial decision, and I don't.
It's not. It's either you want an attorney to represent you and afford one.
I'm asking you nicely, Your Honor, if I could have some time to make that decision, because I don't want to make the right decision if I'm going to defend myself. I'm already.
All right. See, this is why I think this guy's a sovereign citizen. First off, he's not answering questions. He's absolutely not answering questions. The judge keeps calling him out on that. How hard is it to understand if you're going to represent yourself or not? And he just said, I don't know if I'm going to make the right decision or represent myself. That's not how he worded it. He made it sound like the right decision is representing himself. He also asked, can I just speak with counsel? So he went standby counsel without asking for it. There's a problem with discovery. So he withdrew from his attorney. That's not how it works. Your attorney withdrew from you because you were probably asking for things that didn't make sense, or asking for potential motions to be filed for the discovery that weren't legit. That's what my guess is. So there was a breakdown in communication. The attorney withdrew. That's why I'm saying I believe this guy's a sovereign citizen. I think he's actually done his research and he knows what not to say. That's my opinion. We're only halfway through this video, so let's see what else he says.
Lack of discovery.
My answer to you is no.
Yes,
If you want an attorney appointed to represent you, that attorney is going to be appointed today. You're going to meet them today. If you don't want an attorney appointed to you, then one will not be appointed to you. And your next setting is going to be a jury trial. And when you come in, it's going to trial. That's where we are. And I'm going to tell you again,
Mhm.
previously, when you were saying you were filing your bill of particulars,
Yeah.
I am not going to be an attorney for you. I'm not going to show you how things legally should be done or the legal process, because the last time you were here, I was helping you with your motion to say, is this what you mean? I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to look at your motion. And if your motion is not in the proper order, if your motion is not asking for appropriate things, it's just going to be denied.
Mhm.
So it's not going to be my job to walk you through questioning of witnesses. I'm assuming if this goes to trial, the state is going to call witnesses.
Okay.
Not going to be my job to help you cross-examine them. It's not going to be my job to teach you the rules of evidence or criminal procedure. That's going to be all on you. And if you're not following those rules and the state objects, and it is an appropriate objection, then it's going to be sustained.
Yeah, I'm
So-
not asking for any legal advice or.
You have been, though, because the motions that you've been filing have not been appropriate motions. Your bill of particulars, when I read it, it's really not a bill of particulars. What it is a request for this is going to be going to trial.
Like, I'm trying to be respectful as possible, Yana, but
No.
you're applying pressure on me to make a decision, and everything is moving fastly. Like, I don't consent to go to jury when I got my due process has been violated. I'm praying that you can hear me out, but it seems like you're pushing me into making a decision without.
No, so let me just explain something to you. Your attorney was here at the last hearing. Your attorney said that he's already shown you all discovery and you received that. And here's the thing, you're saying that's not true.
I have substantial
But-
evidence, Your Honor.
But listen to me, put on your listening ears.
Yes, ma'am.
This is what I'm telling you. Your attorney, the attorney that you
I
hired,
didn't hire him.
your attorney,
I didn't hire him.
your attorney said that they gave you all the discovery. Sometimes people receive discovery and they don't like what they're seeing. That's fine. That attorney is a good attorney.
Mhm.
That attorney has not had any violations, no ethical concerns by this court or by the state bar. That attorney said that you had already received all of the discovery. That attorney even has a portal on his website where his clients can go in and look at the discovery that he's received. He said that you've already received that. So you're coming to me saying that you haven't received discovery. Your attorney says you have.
Yeah.
So, nope, let me stop you there. So what I am telling you is this is going to trial and you're standing before me saying that you have not received discovery when your defense attorney says, I have given you the discovery and I have no reason to disbelieve your attorney. Your attorney has never given this court any reason to disbelieve him when he says that you have received discovery.
Mhm.
Their question, and this is the last time I'm going to ask it, and you can answer it. If you don't want to answer it, that's fine. This case has been on.
Yeah, guys, I don't know what's going on with that little like green screen. I feel like it keeps jumping ahead about 10 seconds every time that happens. That was on the regular channel. I just went back and checked before I started recording this video. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna move on. Maybe my internet was just not good, but I don't know. Who knows what's going on? But we're getting the gist of what's going on. Bill of particulars. Good job, my friend. Good job. I do wish we got to hear the rest of her statement though. Anyways, let's keep going.
The docket since January. What I am telling you right now is you will answer yes or no. If you don't want to answer it, you don't have to answer it. Do you want an attorney appointed to you? Yes or no?
I'm under pressure. I don't understand.
All right, that'll be no.
I'm being
Ms.
respectful.
Ferguson,
Yes.
place this on the jury trial with Judge Angelini on June 16th.
So I'm not able to talk, you know?
Sure, you can talk. Go ahead.
So I have placed on the record, Your Honor, substantiating evidence of the proof that I have not been able to receive discovery. On May the 3rd, or May the 3rd, I have received an email of some more discovery that my attorney sent me after I filed a motion to withdraw from him. The only reason why I filed this motion to withdraw from him is because of the lack of discovery since day one. You know, Your Honor, every time we came here, it was, oh, Your Honor, the file's too big. Oh, Your Honor, I don't have, I haven't got it from Jason. Oh, Your Honor, he's had to come in and buy a hard drive. Like, he made me as his client get a hard drive to go get it, and he still didn't give it to me in a hard drive. Your Honor, I have substantiating evidence to prove my facts, and I have submitted it. I have filed it in the clerk with the clerk. So if he's willing to say what he said to you in court, that he sent me discovery, I would love, Your Honor, if he could do a sworn affidavit statement stating what he said, so it could be put into.
He's an officer of the court, so he doesn't have to do a sworn
Yes,
affidavit.
I understand, but I put the burden of proof. I showed the burden of proof, Your Honor, of my facts. I'm showing you that I did not receive discovery until Saturday, 2 days before trial, 2 days before court date hearing. If you can look in the system, you'll see an affidavit statement signed by a notary that I signed under perjury, under sworn, I swore in, and I under perjury. I'm not trying to go to jail for lying. I'm telling the truth, Your Honor. He did not give me discovery until it was a Saturday, that Saturday before court. And it's big. It's a big file. And how could you miss that? Yes, he did send some before, but he's piecemealed, Your Honor. 1 month, 2 months out, 2 weeks after that, in 1 month after that. It's like he's been piecemealing this stuff to me. And then he says that, oh, the file's too big. And this would make me make the decision to withdraw from counsel because he's not the best fit for me. Maybe he's a good attorney, but he's not probably the good fit for me. And this would make me want to represent myself because I wanted an attorney. But after I went through 6 months with dealing with him, and I was very patient, very patient. I didn't say a word. I didn't get upset with him. He wanted me to take a plea deal before I even got discovery. And that's what really made me not upset, but made me a little concerned because I'm like, you're representing me, but you want me to take a plea deal without me having discovery? Like, where's my due process rights?
Mhm.
You know, that's a violation of my due process rights. I need to be able to defend myself. I cannot defend myself properly if I don't have all the evidence in front of me.
Mhm.
That's all I've been trying to say.
Your acknowledgement of discovery was signed, that discovery was received on April 14th. Ms. Ferguson, could you have somebody from the state come down, please? And if you'll give him a reset form for June 16th.
So, Your Honor, you denying the fact that we have to go into jury without my due process for the record? I just want to know, Your Honor,
Oh.
for the record.
For the record, I mean, that's going to be your date to come back. I mean, that's going to be your date to come back.
So I thought you said it was something about the 20.
I'm trying to talk about.
You said 20.
No, I'm giving you extra time. That's why it's June 16th.
Yes, ma'am.
He's on his way, Judge.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's about it. Yeah, I don't know what's up with I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's my internet. I did look. This is how the channel was. This is what it looks like on my side, at least when I clicked the video from yesterday. Anyways, again, I think this guy's a sovcit. I really do. He's just, I mean, it boils the question down: what makes a sovereign citizen, right? Does he have to say, I'm here by special appearance"? Does he have to use that to be a sovcit? Can he just use all the same arguments and just not use the way that they announce themselves? Or I don't know. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you need those to be a sovereign citizen. But his arguments aren't going to work because they're sovcit arguments. All right, I'm done. Hit that like button if you haven't done already. I appreciate it. Until next time, bye.
I have an extra copy. Yesterday you gave me no. Yeah, today I know that you gave me a yellow copy. I got a yellow copy.
Got one.
You want a new copy? Nah, y'all gonna give it back. You want it back?
No.
It's for the prosecutor.
All right, if you'll have a seat, the prosecutor is on his way down.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.